Good morning, Cappuccino. It is Thursday, May 14th, and today our warm-up is not a real warm-up. Instead, I'm going to show you how to do assignment number 32 in Mathspace. So here I am in Mathspace. I have signed in as Ronald because he hasn't been using his account, so I'm borrowing it for the day. So I notice I have a new task, number 32, graph a line using y-intercept and slope. So you should have already watched the notes from yesterday about how to do this, but now I'm going to show you how to do it in Mathspace. It can be a little tricky. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to hit my pencil tool to launch the assignment and hope that my internet's not too slow. There we go. Okay, graph the line that has a y-intercept of -1 and whose slope is 1/4. So as I showed in the notes, first we're going to place the y-intercept. And there's my dogs barking. That's great. So I'm going to take this first point, I'm going to drag it down to 0, -1, to -1 on the y-axis. And now I'm going to let my dogs out so they stop barking. There they go. Okay, now I have to use the slope to place the second dot. So on my slope, the top number is the rise, the bottom number is the run. So the top number tells me how far up I need to go. The bottom number tells me how far to the right. So from where I started, here at 0, -1, we call that the starting point. That's where I start. I'm going to take the second point and I'm going to go up 1 from there. So from -1, up 1, and then to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There I am. So I can look at that. I'm going up 1 and to the right 4 spaces. Okay, so now I'm going to click submit and hopefully I did it right. Oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot. We can actually zoom in on this to make it easier to see. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. The y-intercept was -1. Okay, this is the y-axis. So I put my y-intercept at -1. And then the slope is 1/4. So up 1/4. There it is, up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, arriba 1, a la derecha 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll do it. Submit answer. And my internet's a little slow. It's thinking about it. Yay, I got it right. All right, next problem. Same idea. Y-intercept is 3, and the slope is 3/4. Okay, one thing I don't like is when I zoom in on this, I can't see the problem anymore. So I kind of don't like that. Can I move this over? No, I can't move it over. So the y-intercept was 3, +3. So that means 1, 2, 3 on the y-axis, 0, 3. There it is. And I've already forgotten what the slope was, so I'm going to zoom back out. The slope is up 3, arriba 3, a la derecha 4, up 3, to the right 4. Okay, so I'm going to take the second point, and from the first point, I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's kind of hard to go over because they don't have lines on the graph paper for us. But I can check it up 1, 2, 3, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. Let's submit our answer. And keep our, yay, the internet's working faster. Okay, next problem. Same idea. Y-intercept of 2. So you drag the first point to 2. This time the slope is negative. That means I'm going to go down first. So let's go ahead and zoom in. So it said the y-intercept was 2, so up 1, 2. And then the slope was negative. So that means I'm going to go down. So I'm going to go down 1 and then to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. So zooming in really does help. Okay, so I think that's right. I'm going to zoom out just to double check that I remembered my y-intercept was 2. There it is at 0, 2. And the slope is negative. See, it's going down as I go from left to right, down 1 to the right 3. All right, looks good. I'm going to submit it. Yay, I got it right. Okay, the next problem, same idea. I'm going to skip that one because it's just like the others. Okay, now this one, they don't tell me what the y-intercept and the slope is. I have to figure it out from looking at the graph, the equation, looking at the equation or the rule. So the number with the x is the slope. So the slope is 2. The other number is the y-intercept. Notice it says minus. So I need to rewrite that as plus a negative. So the y-intercept is going to be -1. So I'm going to take the first point and put it at -1. Notice that point has a y on it. That's telling me it's the y-intercept. Now the slope is going to be 2. I'm going to zoom in to do that. So the slope is 2. 2, when it's a whole number, it means you go up 2, but you have to go to the right 1. Because if you make 2 into a fraction, it's 2 over 1. Okay? El slope está 2, pero necesita un fraction. En forma de fraction, 2 es 2 sobre 1. Arriba 2, a la derecha 1. Este es el slope de 2. Arriba 2, a la derecha 1, 2 sobre 1 is 2. Submit the answer. Okay, so that's how you do it if it's as an equation. Let's see what these other problems look like. Same idea, same idea, same. Oh, this one's a little bit tricky. Okay, the number with the x is the slope. If there's no number, we have to put in a 1. So the slope is going to be -1. And our y-intercept is 4. So let's go ahead and do this one. So the first point is going to be my y-intercept at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There I am at 0, 4. The slope is going to be -1. So I have to go down 1 and to the right 1. There it is. Down 1 to the right 1 and submit. And we're waiting. Yay, we got it right. All right, so I think the rest are pretty much the same. Okay, the y-intercept is going to be -2. The slope is up 1 to the right 4. Let's see the next one. Yep, same idea. The y-intercept is -2, and the slope is up 1 over 2. And this one, there's no number in front of the x. That means the slope is 1. So the y-intercept is 5. You start with that. And then the slope is 1. So up 1 to the right 1. Okay, so you will probably have different numbers than I had. You probably won't have exactly the same numbers as me, but it's the same idea. So I hope that helps. And we have office hours today at 12 o'clock. Mr. Alvarez and I will be available to help you do this in office hours. So come to office hours for more help. All right, good luck. See you soon. Bye-bye.